If they won't let you in the club, just set up your own. That's the philosophy behind a brand new anti-censorship social media platform that's hitting the web this summer. ThinkSpot will be an intellectual playground for censorship-free discourse. That's according to its founder, controversial academic and best-selling author, Jordan Peterson. The Canadian professor is a divisive figure, hated by the left and deified by the right. Earlier this year, he was snubbed by the most intellectual of British institutions, Cambridge University. He was supposed to have a visiting fellowship there this autumn, but that offer was rescinded after a backlash from staff and students. This was Jordan Peterson's response to the decision at the time.
What do you think it says about free speech in Britain that Cambridge University made an announcement this week saying they weren't going to invite you to speak?
I think it says more about the nature of the universities in general than about free speech in general. I mean, I don't feel that my disinvitation has compromised my free speech ability because I have so many platforms on which I can discuss my ideas.
According to Peterson's latest video, ThinkSpot will be a subscription service where controversial creators will be able to monetize their free speech.
Once you're on our platform, we won't take you down unless we're ordered to by a U.S. court of law. That's basically the idea. So we're trying to make an anti-censorship platform.
One of the beta testers of the site will be anti-feminist YouTuber Carl Benjamin. His YouTube channel, Sargon of Akkad, was recently downgraded after he made offensive comments about raping a British politician. He was also banned from crowdfunding site Patreon. Last year, alt-right poster boy Milo Yiannopoulos suffered the same fate. For Jordan Peterson and his community, Patreon's actions to block these prominent commentators was the final straw.
Doesn't look like moving to an alternative provider, an alternative commercial provider that's out of our bailiwick, out of our control, is going to be viable.
Critics argue that an anti-censorship platform could, in practice, turn into a safe place for extremists.
And the person you most publicly asked to test the platform is somebody who's not only joked about raping somebody, but then doubled down on it, saying, well, if I was drunk enough, maybe I would. You know, this man is very dangerous because, I mean, his interests very much overlap with mine. I'm a huge student of Jung and many others that Jordan Peterson is interested in, but because he has that learning and speaks some sense in some areas.
But those who support the creation of Peterson's ThinkSpot say that Western society needs somewhere to exchange ideas without fear of reprisals and clampdowns.
The major point that we have to defend and cultivate and prioritise when engaging in a robust discussion in public life is that no situation anywhere as an adult is free of risk, and that we enter into these things to try and get something out of it.
It's hard to argue with the numbers. Alternative thinkers like Jordan Peterson and the rest of his self-styled intellectual dark web have attracted millions of subscribers. That suggests that audiences are gagging for their free speech heroes not to be gagged.